YouTubers, Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. Welcome to my channel, guys. And let's spare a thought for those living in Vancouver. Actually, I don't care. Why? Because I left there. It was horrible. And, I mean, it was a great city at one time, but I migrated. I left. I live in a small town, and God bless this small town and the old-fashioned Canadian style and the whole being in Canada again makes me feel so refreshed. The Canada I grew up in is back. Anyways, so what is happening down in Vancouver? Well, actually quite a bit. There's 10 cities popping up, and people, of course, it will be a huge problem. Californians, people kind of, Seattle, they kind of move it around and kind of, but in Vancouver, that's a big no-no. Let's take a look. Let me find the play button here, guys, so you can hear my heavy breathing.
It has grown to new levels, according to officials. There are now more than 40 tents in the park and no end in sight. Brianna Karsten-Smith reports on concerns people at City Hall who talk a lot about solving homelessness aren't doing enough.
In the pouring rain, Terry and Jason just have a tent to protect them from water. They've been waiting 3 years for housing, calling Oppenheimer Park home in the meantime.
They make us move our tents every morning, and if we don't have them down at a certain time, they throw everything that we own in the garbage.
This, they say, is the busiest it's been.
Despite the number of us that they've killed off with fentanyl, our numbers are growing. So where are these extras coming from? They're coming from the middle class, the working class, which is
That's right.
They just can't.
That's right. Let me pause this thing. That's right. That's what I've been saying. The working poor is being forced out of their own cities. The ones that couldn't escape, like myself and others that live in this town that I live in, Merritt. This town here, the people that have escaped have never looked back to Vancouver again, ever, even if they gave away housing for free. That's how bad it is down there. Let's see what this guy with the tie has to say.
Problem all around the region.
In March, City Council voted in favor of more supports for those living here, including washrooms and a spot to lock up their valuables.
So not very much has happened.
But as for Councillor Jean Swanson's motion to add 600 units of housing for the homeless,
And as far as I know, there's no progress made on housing.
The reason why there's no more housing added for homeless, because a lot of the areas are saying, no way you're building low-income housing here, no way. Because the housing that used to be low-income housing, like old teardowns and stuff, are multi-million-dollar crack shacks.
And I'm really disturbed about it.
those that live here know that could make all the difference for them.
The fact that housing is so hard to get into, like to rent a place, you have to have security back check, a police back check, you have to have first and last month's damage.
With warmer weather coming and likely more tents, they're hopeful for housing.
But I'd like the public to know that, like, we are people, we have hearts, we have feelings, we cry, we feel. And, we're not all bad people. Give us a chance. Let us rent your room.
And that their neighborhood is no longer necessary. Brianna Karsten-Smith, CTV News, Vancouver.
So, I kind of feel for the people there. I really do. The people that couldn't get out, I really feel for them. Those are the ones I feel for, big time. And a lot of people are migrating out this way, east into the province, into the interior, to move to greener pastures. I did it myself. I left the big city. I'll leave a link at the end of this video to my series, Living the Dream series, where I left. And I bought the house of my dreams, and I didn't go into debt buying a house. And this is really sad, these 10 cities popping up, and how a lot of protests have been happening to shut down any middle class or low income housing. And like I said, the middle class and low income housing is $1.4 million detached. So what's a rent going to be on that? Let me know. Is affordability crisis gripping your streets in your cities? I know Seattle, the whole West Coast that was open to foreign investing, has been completely dilapidated and crippled. Comment below, let me know.